Ahoy, shipmates! Look where we are. We're on the Norwegian Aqua.
Right, time, shipmates, time. That's 1 hour and 40 minutes from car to bar. Cheers. Ooh, sharp.
This is a transatlantic crossing from the wonderful port of Southampton all the way to Boston, Massachusetts on Norwegian Aqua, a maiden voyage, no less. Didn't get off to a great start. Here in the queue, there was a rather large queue. We all had allocated boarding times, but it appears the entire 3,000 passengers all arrived at the same time. And then we were greeted with a little paper note that said we were no longer going to Boston. We were, in fact, going to New York. Thought I'd check out the internet speeds. I was aiming to live stream from my balcony. And look at that, fantastic download speeds. The internet on Norwegian Aqua is supplied by Elon Musk's Starlink. It's giving us fantastic download speeds, and more importantly, if I want to live stream, pretty decent upload speed. Almost 100 megabits up and on average. Perfect. Have a quick look at the cabin here. It's on deck 11. It's quite a fancy entranceway. Open up the door, but we're not too interested about what's going on in the cabin. Let's get the important bit. Of course, that's the balcony with the view. What do we see out here? Amazingly, in the port of Southampton, we've actually got some sun and a wonderful day. Look at this water, a beautiful emerald green colour, and a blue sky with a odd little fluffy cloud in it. In fact, if you cast your eye further down the port, over on the left there was the Queen Victoria. Coming past the Isle of Wight, there was a reasonably beautiful sunset that we saw from the top. This is deck 18 here on Norwegian Aqua, where all the outdoor games are.
Oh.
Started off in Hudson's, which is the contemporary fine dining experience on board, and a shrimp fish cake for a starter. Totally forgot about filming the main course. That was some sort of prawn pasta linguine dish, rather tasty. And then for dessert came this absolutely oversized creme brulee. Certainly an ideal crunch to cream ratio on this one. A very thin layer of custard topped by lots of crunch. The waitress saw me devouring that one and asked me if I wanted another, but I thought I'd stop at one. This was the main atrium area where the guest services were, and there was an absolutely massive queue at guest services, everyone having to rearrange their travel, because not only were we arriving at the wrong port in the USA, we're also arriving 3 days late. Lots of people had flights booked to return from Boston or onward travel. So they were all busy queuing up. I thought I would cleanse my palate with a rather refreshing Negroni. This is the St. Norman's Bar, which appears to have live rock music. They're all very keen down there, jumping around, clapping their hands. In fact, even the last song of the night, they encourage everyone to get their mobile phones out, put the torches on, or flashlights for you Americans, and they jump around and emulating a rock concert venue. Quite interestingly, the main theatre on board, the Aqua Theatre, also multitasks as a nightclub. All the seats fold back and disappear in, all the lights come up, and it turns into a contemporary nightclub. Complete with all the requisite flashing lights. Certainly looks like it's well finished. An awful lot of thought has gone into this lighting in here. It's all synchronised and patterned. And look, everywhere you sit, easy access to a cup holder. After that, popped down to another bar, which is a later night bar. But as you can see, there's not that many people on board. I've been led to believe there's about sort of 1,800, 2,000 people on board. Not the sort of maximum 4,000 which you could hold. Had one last cocktail down here as the numbers started to get a bit thin. Headed on back to the cabin, had a quick look out the window, It started to get rather bouncy and lumpy at this point in the evening. Definitely the swells were picking up. Captain said there was between 3 and 4 metre swells, and if we'd have gone further north on our original course, it could have been somewhere near 10 to 15 metres. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. I shall explore the ship more thoroughly tomorrow. Till next time, shipmates.